We begin our team coverage of the coronavirus outbreak with the latest stats. 159 people have been tested positive in the state, and we know that 3 people have died. This as the state continues to take measures to stop the spread of the disease.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Patricia Del Rio joins us. She's live this morning in the newsroom with some new measures going into effect today. Tell us about them, Patricia.
Well, good morning to both of you. Yes, there are some measures. Hartford has now joined the list of other cities where gatherings of 10 or more people are prohibited. Starting at 8 o'clock tonight, Governor Lamont has ordered the temporary closure of barbershops, hair salons, and tattoo and piercing parlors. All of this, as we are now learning, 4 Hartford police officers have tested positive for COVID-19. The 4 Hartford officers had been on a recent trip to Spain, which was on their own time and not job-related. This was before there were any travel restrictions or travel guidelines. When they came back, they could have hit the streets, they could have gone right back to work, but the city said no. They wanted them to stay home and get tested. The results, unfortunately, came back positive, but at least it wasn't spread around the department or the streets. Mayor Bronin gave us an update on their conditions.
So far, thank goodness, are not showing any significant symptoms. They are all in quarantine at home, and we are taking every measure that we can to make sure that our entire community stays healthy.
A 5th officer is waiting the results of a test. Meantime, big news on the political front in our state. Connecticut has decided to push its presidential primary to June because of coronavirus. It's not clear what Connecticut will be like on April 28th, and many voters may still be unable or worried about going to the polls. In an unprecedented move, Governor Lamont is delaying the state primary until June 2nd.
Now we have some time. I think we've bought ourselves some time, but we still feel it's terribly important for people to understand the election will go on. I like to remind people, even here in Connecticut, we had an election on 9/11. So this is a very, very big deal, a very unprecedented step, but we hope it'll make a difference. People shouldn't have to choose between health and voting.
Now, 5 other states were also having primaries on April 28th. Maryland and Rhode Island are expected to delay their primaries to June 2nd as well. New York and Pennsylvania and Delaware are still trying to decide. Coming up in the next half hour, more on the 3 people in our state who have died from coronavirus. I'm Patricia Del Rio, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.